my name is Shelley, and today I'm going to show you how I decorate my living room early for summer with lots and lots of florals. My husband and I are really big-time gardeners. We enjoy being outside in our yard. And when I come in, because at this time of the year in particular, this is being filmed in May, at this time of the year in particular in Ontario, there isn't much going on with florals. We have some daffodils blooming and our tulips are almost ready to go, but really nothing else. So because I love florals so much, I decide, as always, I'm going to decorate with lots and lots of florals for summer, and then I can easily switch my faux out with some of my arrangements and put some real peonies and other real flowers from our garden when they are ready. So let's start with the coffee table. You know, the coffee table, you've seen a number of these elements before. You know how much I love my mirrored tray. And inside the mirrored tray, I have put a number of these glistening little diamonds. These are just so pretty. I just thought, you know what, for summer I want a little bit more glitz and sparkle in here. And then I've just kept my 2 hurricane lanterns that I really do love, and I just don't want to put them away even for summer. And then just added a little bit simpler arrangement over here that some of you saw for my spring and Easter part 2 coffee table scape. And of course, I just adore this little purse here. It's just, again, so me, I love purses. My husband would happily tell you that I'm a real collector of purses and I have a lot of them. So to find a vase that looks like a purse, that's my idea of a good time. Put it in my pinks and greens mode. That's what I like to do in the summer, a lot of pinks and greens, and I'm even happier. So let's take a look at the fireplace. Our fireplace is something that I always want to be a focal point in our home. You know, when you open our front door, this is the first thing you see, and I certainly want our guests to be welcome. And I just adore this garland that I use for, you know, every season but Christmas, really. And even at Christmas, sometimes I repurpose that for my centerpieces on my table. But what I've done this time is I have taken some of the faux wisteria and just draped it on. Let me just show you what I do. All I do is I cut it off from the original. I'm going to insert a picture of the original, both of the wisteria and of this greenery here. I'm going to do that right now. All I did was cut, you know, all of the elements apart. Then I just bend it like that, and then I simply just pop it on to the greenery. And I do the same thing with this, just cut and pop them on, just to sort of give this a really pretty summery look. I love wisteria. My husband and I have a wisteria plant in the backyard. We've not had great luck with it for blooming, so if I can't have it outside, why not bring it inside where I can get my look of wisteria without half the work that wisteria appears to cause us in Ontario. I've added an angel back up into the mantle part of the fireplace. I mean, at this point, we all need a little angel looking over us. So I thought, you know what? Even though she was used for our Christmas decor, there's no reason why I can't bring her out and put her beside one of my lanterns where I've just put a really pretty pink candle inside. Added some faux greenery in here, some more eucalyptus type greenery in here, and some little faux roses. I love this little house here. I just think it looks so cute, and that angel is overlooking the house as well. Over on this side, I've just pulled the other lantern that matches this one. I thought I'll just pull it over here, put a vase of peonies, you know, with this really pretty orb. I bought these orbs a few years ago at Pier 1, and I just love them. I was only able to get 2. I wish I had 3, but that's sort of the way it goes. And then of course the trellises that are up at the top that are on either side of the mirror. And then these pretty little angels that I keep up all year. I just adore those angels. We bought them at an angel store in Stratford, Ontario. It's actually called the Angel Store, and when I first saw them, I thought, I have to have those. So let me step away and we'll take you through what we do on our side tables and on top of the armoire. On our side tables, and you know those, now if you've watched my How Does a Maximalist Store It All, you know those are actually storage pieces as well. I've added, or kept maybe is a better way of wording that, the blooming candlesticks that I made for this Easter. And I have also kept the little wagon that's full of really pretty roses. And then I've kept that peony arrangement that I made for Christmas. And again, that's another example. If you make it, if it works with your color scheme, you can use it all year. On the armoire, you'll notice I have a sign that says better together. And you know, really in this pandemic, we're all in it together. So I thought that's really a nice reminder for all of us, for me, for Harold, to remember that, you know, we're better together. Somehow he and I are managing this pandemic absolutely fine, and you know, we do it together, and that's the thing that matters. And of course, all of the florals up there just make my heart sing. My peonies that are just, you know, flooding the place, and my mums that are at the top, and some roses. Like, that is just over the top, girly, and oh, so me. Over on our other side table, you will note that I have included the floral arrangement that I made for Valentine's Day. I really am enjoying that arrangement that I made for Valentine's Day. You know, the inspiration was a piece at Pier 1 that was ridiculously expensive, and I just repurposed a box and put some florals in, and I'm really happy with how all of that turned out. And once again, I've used my other blooming candlesticks, added some really almost a mauvey pink candles on top. And you know what? Again, they were made for Easter over a year ago, and I've made them work for every season because they really do look pretty and can work for every single season. Right beside the chair where I always sit, I love to burn a candle there. It's, you know, those are such pretty candles. What am I going to do now that we no longer have Pier 1 in Canada? Because I really do love the smell of their candles. I'll have to find something else. And of course, the door going to our family room needs to have this pretty wreath on it. I just adore this wreath. Again, this was from Pier 1, and before it closed, I had to make sure I bought that beauty at Pier 1. I really hope you have enjoyed this little mini tour of our summer living room that I just love to be in. It just warms my heart because everything is pink and green with some touches of gold and touches of cream. And you know, it really is the essence of everything that I love in summer decorating. So next week, I think I'm going to join a collaboration with Shells from Shells Glam Home, and of course my favorite, Sully, from My Style, My Colors. They want us to do something glamorous as a DIY, so I have to do some thinking. Our stores still aren't open here in Ontario, so I'm going to have to dig in my stash and use what I already have. We'll have to see what I come up with, because at this point, I don't have a clue what I'm going to do. If you have not already done so, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, and thank you for those who already have. And until we see each other next time, bye-bye. Don't forget to comment and give me a thumbs up.